going to move it forward. You guys, about 9 weeks ago, Kat and Carl were on the call, and Carl was asking how important is your mission. And that was not about New Year's resolutions, because we all know that 3 weeks after you make those New Year's resolutions, they disappear. This was about committing to something bigger, greater, and that'll carry you through the whole year. Being relentless to see something through. I wanted Carl to come back, our CEO, Carl Daikeler, come back and bring Kat Napolitano on with you so we can see from the beginning of the year, 9 weeks later, where are you with progress? And why don't you just come on to, I guess I have to bring you in, right? Hi, Carl.
Yes, that was kind of you. Thanks, Sandy.
You're welcome. You can take it away with Kat.
All right, great. Well, first I'll say to you, happy International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day. It's interesting. This business is like, it's magical, largely, if not, majorly, find your words, Carl. It's really because of the power of women creating this sense of community and camaraderie and potential, showing people their potential, the likes of which they've never seen. And we truly, as a company, as a business, celebrate women. And what you have done with this business is quite miraculous and stunning. And I think, frankly, there's probably no better example of that than the amazing contribution that we get on video when the cast demonstrates the power of supporting each other, pushing each other. One of the women that we celebrate today is Kat Napolitano, the modifier from 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Real Time, most recently 9 Week Control Freak and Off the Wall. Hello, Kat. Thanks for jumping back on the call with me today.
Good morning. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much. And happy International Women's Day. Woo!
Seriously. All right. Well, we promoted today's call with Kat's out of the bag, the results revealed. And, I got a chance to literally watch, it's funny, but I've been doing this 22 years and I'm constantly learning things, and watching you and Autumn and, this interplay and how you support each other. And I never really expected or expect the modifier to actually be an on-screen example of the results that people get because you're modifying. Part of the role is to show that the program is accessible to anybody who would want to participate. And I know that one of the things I have to do is hold you back a little bit because we need to make, it's always part of the struggle with the super trainer, if you will, is that they want to see you make progress because they're driven. But I want to make sure that everybody finds the program accessible. So there you were, sort of stuck between wanting to continue to progress yourself and at the same time be a great modifier. But with that, I watched amazing results happen. But I'm going to let you describe them and just describe what happened with you for 9 Week Control Freak and what it's been like.
Well, I have to say, I totally agree with everything you're saying, Carl. And my results surprised me. And one of the biggest things that I had to get through was mindset. And, it was interesting when we came out with the name Control Freak, right? 9 Week Control Freak. And there was a little pushback on the name. And honestly, I embraced that 1,000% because it was by becoming a control freak in every single aspect of the program. And I think that the big change for me started with mindset, with help from amazing Autumn. I mean, her motivation, I actually listen to her when we're doing those workouts so intensely. And everything she says just pushes us. And we were all such a team on that cast. Jose, Tanya, all of us lifting each other up. And then it was about stepping into the control of your mindset, getting rid of limiting beliefs. I locked into the control of my fitness, and I loved that there were so many options of how to modify. And then locking in that nutrition, which we all know is a huge battle. So putting all that together was incredible. But then being able to release the reins a little bit and say, you know what? I'm going to come out of that modification a little bit because we're going to show you that you can. And the strength gain in that program just progressed so incredibly. And it felt so amazing. And I felt so accomplished. And I think people could see that and they shared that journey, Carl, which I think just inspired so many people. Oh my gosh, Kat's coming out of the mod. Maybe I can try it a little bit. And that was what we were really excited to share with everyone and let everyone else know that, yes, you can try it a little bit, but if you need to be in the mod, that's okay. And we really met people on their journey where they were. So that was exciting to be able to do that. And I feel incredible. It was an incredible experience for me.
Now, I want to just go into that. You feel incredible. And I think it's quite courageous. I think the modifier is a courageous role because, I think there's far too much judgment of people's bodies, where they are, what they do. Nobody knows their story. But physically for you, what happened? What was that journey, and particularly how you felt? Or
sore.
feel?
I felt really sore. Let me say that. Look, it didn't, we say work through the hard. And that is one of the things that Autumn talks about, is that that's when the change happens. And I think people get afraid of the hard. And I think as modifiers, and yes, let me hear it from all the modifiers on all of our programs. I agree. It is courageous. It's hard to step out of the comfort zone in a room full of really fit people, stand in a broad short shorts and put yourself out in the world and say, here I am doing the best I can. But the opportunity to help people get there is amazing. On this program, just in that round, I lost 12 pounds and 7.5 inches. And it's really incredible, Carl, when I go back and I started, 9-week control freak again, and I saw my body. And it wasn't a negative reaction. It was really just like, wow, what a different body I have. So stepping into the strength of that was really incredible. Again, my physical strength was incredible, but my emotional strength and just feeling good. To be honest, I haven't felt this good in 20 years. Wow. And it's not about comparing myself to my old body. I was a former dancer, very, very trim at that time, but it's really about being so happy with where I'm at right now, being progress, not perfection, and just continuing to be motivated in living this healthy lifestyle, and we didn't focus on my weight loss. What we focused on was living a really healthy life and finding the control in that in those 9 weeks. And that's where all the doors opened.
So how does that translate then to your coaching business? I challenge you to level up your coaching business during that time. And I think first I want to sort of disclaim it. I think people have a false expectation that, she's on the video, she's famous, and so it's going to be easy for her. And I think it's probably the opposite. You get a lot of people who want you to be on their calls, who want to talk to you, and so on, but you're maybe not quite as relatable because you're this person up on the screen there. But tell me what's happened with your business over the course of the last 9 weeks.
Well, thank you for that, because yes, I do work hard for my business, and I really appreciate the understanding of that. People see my following, but it's already Beachbody people, and I want people with their coaches growing in their business already. So that is one thing. But I love that you just put those side by side, because they are so similar. Your personal journey is very similar to your coaching journey. And, we work towards goals. And if we don't hit a goal, do we quit? No, that is when you lean in. That is when we get more passionate about what we are doing. And I always say that I don't build my business on panic. I build my business on passion. I am building a business that will be a foundation of a lifetime of a company that I love. I'm so excited about all the things that we are doing right now. And I feel like we are at the launching pad of that. I am so passionate about how I feel. And when you are in that mode in your personal journey, you're not selling anything. You are sharing how excited you are. When I hear back from my challengers, their success, tears stream down my face, and I know that what I'm doing is incredible. It's life-changing. When I see my coaches step out of their comfort zone and do things like inviting, doing reels, doing things that they never thought they would do before, inviting people and getting teams under them, they are so proud. And it is such an amazing journey all in. It's incredible.
Yeah. Now, where are you now with what your goals are with your rank and all that kind of stuff? How's that been coming together for you?
It's great. I'm 1-star diamond still, which is where we were 9 weeks ago, but I changed so many things about my business. Team Cup was an amazing opportunity. Everyone should always dive into that. It's just a great time to really focus in. All of my coaches, every single one of them, I was so proud of, either rank advanced or totally took themselves out of their comfort zone. Doing, like I said, reels, dance parties, inviting. They just really got into all the actions that it takes. So I see we are so close to leveling up. My goal is to qualify for leadership and be 5-star. So I know my girls who are going to get there with me. I love that it's a team effort. I love that you said on International Women's Day, it is about community. And I think women do that so well. My ladies are just crushing it, and we're having a blast doing it. And we have never been more passionate and more strong as a team working together, which was something I really needed to change. Rather than just being the leader, we all have to dive into our teams and really lift each other up. So
you, I know that you're an advocate for BOD groups. Can you talk a little bit about how you're using BOD groups? What are you doing to bring groups together?
BOD groups are everything. That is just where you get to really dive back into your community. And so one thing we did, which was really amazing, my BOD group got really large, which is what we all want to. But instead of only taking care of that, I created small, what I call power pods, small groups of 10 women within the group. And that just became a fire of connection and friendship and motivation, all diving back into the main group. And that was incredible. We do a Sunday call every Sunday where I get to give back. I love that I get to go live in the BOD group. I do that at least 3 or 4 times a week. And that has been incredible. All my power pods now have their own little mini BOD groups, and they are also a part of my large group. And that has just been such a way to communicate that's still within the same platform, so they can post their workout to their pod group, their little pod group, and my larger group. And it's just fueled the fire of activity and motivation. It's been so amazing. I love BOD groups.
That's awesome. And I'll say we've got a enhancement coming in exactly a month, where it's going to be a lot easier to upload your contacts on your phone into BOD groups to make inviting better. So I can hardly wait for April 8th to get here. But look, Kat, I'm always so grateful to you. Again, I just think you're incredibly courageous. I watched you deal with a production schedule and environment with all the COVID testing and everything that was certainly not business as usual for us. And I'm so grateful for what you do for us as a company, for the example that you demonstrate, that Beachbody is about connection and about friendship and healthy choices and just the slightest change, and your attitude is always so appreciated. And on behalf of everybody who is watching you every day, whether it's 21 Day Fix or 9 Week Control Freak, thank you for putting it out there. Thank you for continuing to do the work and never quitting. We're truly grateful.
I'm the one who is honored. Thank you so much. I love this community. I love this company, and I am all in. You're stuck with me.
Good. We'll take it. All right. Appreciate you, Kat, so much. And as Kevin mentioned, and Kat is talking about the way she uses BOD groups and then smaller groups. There's this air of friendship that I don't think we talk enough about in the power of what we do together. Now, we came up with this BFF promo code that was really about helping people acknowledge and start from a place of, if I'm going to become a coach, who's my best fitness friend? Who do I care enough about that I'm going to give them this $40 off discount? And, and it applies to anybody who's a new coach in January. Got up one, everybody, all these new coaches get one BFF code. So new coaches in January, new coaches in February, and new coaches in March, which means if you're a coach who joined up, you might have been with us 12 years, who knows? As we celebrate the birthday of Shakeology this month, you can use the BFF code because the new coaches that you bring in, they will get this code. So you've actually got this as leverage to help people. And you start from this place of, wouldn't it be nice to work out with friends, even if it's virtually right now? Wouldn't it be nice to support friends in a healthy lifestyle? That's what's so powerful about this. It's sort of a wake-up call for people because they often hear this as business opportunity, the business of helping people achieve their goals to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. And instead, I'm watching friendships emerge and community emerge. I mean, anybody, if you were lucky enough to sort of at the corner of your eyes, you're checking social media this weekend to watch what Diesel Nation and Diesel Core, that's Monica Lopez and Christina Delgado's groups, what they did over the weekend was quite a stunning thing to witness. This is the anti-tyranny. This is humanity and better together in full bloom, and an example of the power of friendship that Kat's talking about. Anyone who would take aim at this business and wonder why I'm so committed to seeing it thrive and flourish only needs to witness the power of people of all ages and sizes coming together to support each other in whatever goals and situation they're in. I've literally never been as humbled and to a certain degree intimidated, like, wow, this thing is powerful and has grown so much bigger from a humanity standpoint, from a community standpoint, than I ever expected. I thought, hey, this is going to be a really great business idea. And I watched these women, supported by their spouses, but let's call for what it was. This group of women get together in the spirit of friendship and supporting each other and courage and achieving potential. That was literally mind-blowing. And I'm so gratified to see people take ownership for what their potential is. People, women, men, you want your team to achieve something. You put it together, whether it's through Zoom calls, Kat does her weekly Sunday calls, or whether you're going to go through what it takes to get people together, be safe. You do it on your terms. And this is the way people literally create a vital experience out of something so different. Fitness, nutrition, well-being, community, and then business opportunity. I'm stunned. I'm excited by it and invigorated by it. And I hope you take a cue from International Women's Day, from Kat, from the other teams, leaders that joined with Diesel Nation and Diesel Core to come together and work together. This is what we do. This is what we do that's so powerful. And I hope you'll go into March or go through the rest of March. Use this BFF promotion. Encourage friendship. Come at it. Your invitations from a place of friendship. Share information from a place of friendship. Okay, let me give you an example. So we just posted this video, the final in this series, this Shakeology series that we shot with Darren O'Lean. It was so powerful. These interviews were so powerful. And we just posted the last one. And in fact, I'd like to ask you to, there's the what we want you to do is to go to either at Shakeology on Instagram, or you can go to my page at Carl Daikeler. It's the last post that I did, and bookmark it so you save it. But then I'm asking you just to share it with somebody out of friendship. Like literally, not from a place of, hey, I want you to buy this shake, but share it out of friendship. The choice to help somebody live a healthier lifestyle is a courageous choice. And I'd like us all to step up and shake off sort of the atrophy of what we've been through over the last year and go, you know what, I'm going to live a big life and I'm going to do things that are courageous, that help people. And I want to start it with this Shakeology video. It's as simple as that. And, I want you to know why do we even advocate this shake with such passion? The choice to live a healthier lifestyle is what they say, it's ephemeral. Okay. People could go back to their prior lifestyle in a heartbeat. The important first step is that they feel better, that your friends, your prospective friend online could feel better from this relationship that they create with you. They'll be more regular. They'll see a difference when they put something really nutritious in their body. And that sets them up for a longer term behavior change, right? For that next behavior change. Once they see what it feels like to would consume something that actually changes the way you feel, you start to make smarter choices with what you eat, right? That's the next domino, if you will. You start to see that the slightest bit of creativity around how you meal plan, the slightest bit of effort in your food choices can literally change the direction of your health and your well-being and your relationship with food, portion control, more water, ways to prepare vegetables that don't make you choke. That will all be set up by somebody investing in Shakeology. That's the theory. And getting a simple way to replace other behaviors, other choices with just this shake, this thing that I've literally been drinking now for over 12 years. When you start to change your nutrition then, right, the shake then leads to making better nutrition choices. And now you've got the energy and the momentum to go after your fitness. Without the right fuel, fitness is too hard for the beginner to pursue and stay consistent with. That's why we set it up this way. Shakeology wakes their biology up. Changing their nutrition helps fuel them so they've got the progress and the reserves to start to expand more energy with exercise. And then the exercise builds strength, flushes out the toxins, and everything starts to work. Did they have to start with Shakeology? Of course they didn't. But what we do know about people in general is that they're not eating well. They drink too much coffee, they drink too much alcohol. And the worst thing is they start lifestyle change with the smallest investment versus going all in. And this is why they start and stop over and over again. Oh, let me just try it a little bit. It's the ones who go all in, who take this change seriously, who give it 30 days, who are the ones that make a real lifestyle change. We advocate the simplicity of this shake to set off this chain reaction of a daily dose of dense nutrition leads to better food choices, leads to being more active. If people aren't impressed with the shake or it doesn't suit them, we give them the 30-day money-back guarantee. We don't want anybody's money for nothing. But I wouldn't go through the hassle of making this shake every day. Seriously, every day I make this shake if I didn't feel the difference. That's why we lead with Shakeology. And I want you to share that video today with somebody and say, what do you think about this? Do you think this could help you? But I want you to do it from a place of friendship. And I want you to do it from a place of caring, not a place of selling. If we can be the company that somebody like Kat can go put herself out there, and you watch the relationship that she and Autumn have, and this tough love relationship. This is the example of women helping women and friends helping each other. And you see what Diesel Nation did, and you see what is possible when you have the courage to be enough of a friend to advocate for people to go all in. Change happens in the world. And that's what's so powerful about this company, helping people achieve their goals to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. And you blow my mind, all of you. And I'm so proud to work with you. And all I want is for millions of more people to experience the outrageous community that you have created. And so whatever I can do, I take total ownership of my work ethic and my goal setting and pouring myself into this thing that you have shown me can be so powerful in people's lives. And I'll leave you with this. Kevin's going to now jump on, and he does this thing where he spends another 5 or 10 minutes helping people, walk people through setting a bod group. And we were talking today about what he could do that might help people. And what we've seen is that people set up what they call free groups. So he's going to show you today a little bit about setting up a bod group that you can do literally just to have a free group. No purchase required. You're not expecting people to buy the shake. You're not expecting people to join the Beachbody On Demand. But it's a place for you to invite people. They can do some of the free workouts that we offer on Beachbody On Demand. And they can access some of the recipes available on the blog. And you can make friends. And you can show them the most important thing of all that we do is the community that we create. And you show them that as a coach, you're going to show up. And they can stay in that group. I think Kevin's going to advocate that the group stays live for a couple of weeks. And from that, you say, hey, we'd like you to step up and go all in and get the shake and do the nutrition and do the fitness because we know it's good for you. We're not asking you to do something, excuse me, that we're not doing. We're asking you to experience the power of this combination of fitness, nutrition, powerful supplementation, and above all else, a leader in a coach that brings together courageous community to help people achieve things that they wouldn't have achieved on their own. That's what you do. So Kevin, he and I are here today at the service of International Women's Day, at the service of this powerful community, and let's just build it. Let's bring in more friendship. Let's bring in more community. People helping people. Dare I say it? Women helping women. And men helping men. It's so powerful what you do. So Kevin, thank you for taking the time to show people how to set up a bod group. And happy International Women's Day to you, my friend.
Yes, and to your wife as well. Make sure you thank her for everything she has done for Shakeology. That is excellent. Thank you, Carl. Coaches, boy, how do you follow that? That is such a great opportunity to feel engaged and to have that desire to say, you know what, I am going to level up. And I do want to point out something that Carl mentioned, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. When I talked about accountability earlier, and Carl just talked about community. Those two things, when they line up, are unstoppable. You're not alone in this. You can't succeed alone in this. You have to be who you are, and you have to contribute to that community. And so what I'm going to show you today is very simple, but it's a way that you can help people be introduced. You know, there's a saying out there that says, you know, come and see what we do, come and help, participate, and eventually come and stay. That's what we want you to do with these people. So I'm going to simply share my screen here. Make sure I got this. Okay. So yes. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can set up a 2-week or any time amount, but I'm going to do a 2-week free group, 100% free, because we do have workouts, as Carl mentioned. We do have stuff on the blog. We do have assets where you do not need to sign up for anything, where people can come and participate, kind of get a taste for who we are. But we can only provide so much here at Beachbody. So I want to make sure that you guys understand the third thing. We talked about accountability. We talked about community. This last thing is value. You have to show value because people are always weighing, is this worth my time? Is this worth the effort? Eventually, is this worth my money to invest in? The answer has to come with something besides what Beachbody offers. This is going to be a great opportunity for them to get a taste of what we offer. But on top of this, we want you to add value to the bod groups. Add things that you know your friends best, things that are going to improve their lives. So what you need to do is the exact same process, but it's a little bit different. So, okay, we're going to start a group and get started here. And because this is not a past group, this is going to be simply just a fitness group here. And I'm going to give myself a week to invite people to it. I'm going to start on the 16th, and it's going to be for 2 weeks. So that's 1 week, 2 weeks, and we're going to end here. Okay. This is going to be in English, and this is just going to be a group of people that I personally invite because I wanted to control that. And I'm actually, this time I'm going to remove posts from Carl, remove posts from Super Trainers because I just want to be in control of this, of what we offer. And we're going to send this one be come and stay. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Come and see. Just come and see what we offer. Come and see what we can do for you. We're going to, I don't have an image. Just kidding. I didn't want to upload an image. Okay. I'm going to choose one of these images, one that's very friendly, one that says come and see what we do. I like this one. This one's great. Okay, you can click on next. Come and see what Beachbody has to offer. We love to have you come and stay. Okay. Got that. Now, the thing, I'm not going to require them to have Beachbody On Demand because they can come and look at those workouts without signing up. I'm not going to require right now for them to have Shakeology or Performance Line. I'm simply going to have them come with a desire to be better. That's it. That's what I want them to bring with them, is a good attitude and a desire to be better. Now, there's some great transformations that they can show. You can, I'll choose these ones right here. Up to 3. You can preview your group. Perfect. I just desire to be better. I love this. This is such a low stress option for people to do. The people are always, now we can publish a group. People are always curious about what does it mean to be with Beachbody? What are some of the workouts that they offer? What is the community like? Is this all about sales, or is this really a community feeling? This is your opportunity for you to show them what you offer, the value that comes with you being their coach. In the most literal sense, you are a coach. You are giving them the ability to be better. They're coming to you for help. Don't just say, okay, now ready, set, go. Bring them into the community. Bring them into this place where they feel a part of the value that you have to offer. Now, because this is going to come from me, I'm just going to be sharing a link down here. This is the link. I can copy this link, and now I'm going to send it through my personal Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail, whatever you have, and I'm going to email this to them and say, look, we have, invite this to your friends and family if you want, but just come and see what we have to offer, as well as maybe additional value pieces that they can click on, that they can see, oh my gosh, maybe this is worth my time. There's more value here, okay? So guys, that's as simple as that. That's what the free groups have to offer. We create friendship here. We create relationships. We create the community that has accountability and value. Those things will help you succeed, and it doesn't need to be stressful. It can start out simply with a free group. That's what we have for you guys this week. Have an awesome week. We will see you next week here on the National Wake Up Call.